The internet is drooling over itself at what appears to be a leaked image of the new EVH 5150 Iconic Series amplifier, but is it real? What's up, fellow amp nerds? If you are like me, then you have probably been following all of the internet hype on the new PV5150 Iconic, which seemed to start with a promotional photo of Wolfgang Van Halen, Eddie Van Halen's son, and what appeared to be a prototype 5150 behind him with matching cabinet. And I gotta tell you guys, I don't think all these leaks are unintentional. Looking at this from the macro perspective, if all of this leaked information that has been stimulating the imagination of amp dorks like myself was unintentional, then it's probably the best thing that's ever happened for the release of an amplifier. And if these leaks were intentional, then bravo, you got everyone's attention. Because what's happened here is just in the last few days, even the search term EVH 5150 has gained a ton of hype, as you can see by this Google Trends graph. And what this is a bunch of gear enthusiasts like myself just searching around to see if anyone has any new information, to see if we can get the spec list, the release date, all that good stuff that you expect from a formal release. So looking at the leaked, we're gonna go with leaked, not planted, Chicago music listing on Reverb, there are a few takeaways that we can get right away. Number one, it's an 80-watt head, and though it appears to have 4 power tubes, I'm not sure if the listing is correct or if they're intentionally releasing a lower wattage amp. It seems like this is a full-sized head, and usually we see 100 and 120 watts out of full-size heads, but I digress. We can also see the front panel has some interesting features, although the image quality is pretty degraded, so it's really hard to tell exactly what's going on, but it looks like it has a pre and a post gain stage with 2 switches, and I'm not sure what they do, but possibly a bright switch and maybe a channel switch, assuming this has 2 channels. There's also a third switch, which I am assuming is for the noise gate, and yes, it appears to have a noise gate, which in my opinion is a really welcome addition to the 5150 line of amplifiers. Then we have a standard EQ section with your low, mid, and high controls, and then next to it, it appears to be a volume section with 3 knobs, which will be interesting to see what that does, again, assuming this is all real, which it probably is. And then at the end, it looks like we have a presence and a resonance knob, and either a master or a reverb. Wait, does that say reverb? And although I wasn't able to see the listing live on Reverb, there have been leaked images which suggest there is a matching cabinet as well as combo amp variants. There are also 3 toggle switches, power, standby, and power level, meaning you will be able to run this amp with 2 different output wattages. Now the price on the listing shows it coming in at $899, which is really awesome if you've been looking for a 5150 lately, unless you want to pay $1,800 for someone's old beer-stained script letter. And hopefully when these amps release, it helps the market stabilize and we see the prices on the used 5150s come back down, because I think that the ethos that Eddie Van Halen had when he created the amplifier was to make a really awesome sounding amplifier that was affordable for your average guitar player. So all in all, I think this was a really excellent marketing move, and I think it was probably done by someone who really understands the internet and really understands how to build hype for a product release. And maybe we'll see this by the November release that was on the Reverb ad, but who knows, only time will tell. Hopefully we get a solid release date from EVH soon, as well as a legitimate spec sheet, you know, the kind that you would expect with any sort of formal product announcement. And you know that saying about striking while the iron is hot? Well, the iron is red hot right now. All right, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you think that it's real? Do you think that it's just marketing? Or do you think that it doesn't matter? And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.